What's up, guys? It's Big Nugget, and if you're new here, I live and travel full-time out of my 1993 Chevy G20. Now, lately, this has been the update. 4th of July weekend was coming. I was in Pensacola, Florida area, like, you know, over in the Bay, Gulf Breeze, and my family might have been coming out there to spend 4th of July weekend. Well, they did, so we spent some time together. I didn't record anything just because, you know, family time's kind of limited with this lifestyle, so I like to take a step back and appreciate it. And that's kind of why I've been absent recently from posting, or why there's been, like, you know, chunks of time in between, just because, like, when I was in Mississippi, you know, even though we were painting the van, I was spending time with my dad. So anyway, when we leave up out of here, out of the South, we'll pretty much be focused on content more. So we're about to be back in the saddle. We're leaving, oh, let me see. So I was in Pensacola. As soon as they left, as soon as 4th of July weekend was over, I had to leave. I had to evacuate. It was just way too hot down there. Way too freaking hot. So left Pensacola, and I started making my way up northwest. If y'all recall from me trying to get the generator fixed, we're going to get the carburetor picked up, and hopefully that fixes the generator problem. Apart from that, I'm going to take advantage of the time I'm there to get, like, fully situated and organized the way I want to, because since I've been on the road, I haven't been organized fully. Like when I left Louisiana going to Mississippi, I was organized, and I got there, we painted the van, everything got discombobulated, and it hasn't been right since. Plus I've acquired some new stuff that's just sitting in here taking up space. But really, nonetheless, I'm gonna get there, spend the time on getting organized and getting this van set up to where I can feel like I can breathe in here. And then we're gonna hit the road and head northwest. And I'm super excited about that. The Northwest region, it just holds so many places I'm super excited for. Right now, I'm saying I want to hit Idaho first out of the Northwestern region, heading up there. But I'm just saying that because I've learned so many times with van life, or just with life period, that it doesn't matter what kind of plans you have. Like, you know, it just, life's gonna go how life goes. And, you know, if your plans work, I think your plans working are more of a coincidence, if anything. It's been a long time coming. It's been an interesting journey so far. I started van life, January 1st was the day I called myself starting. So January 1st to now, we're like the first week in July. So it's been 6 months. This is month number 7. This is the 6 months going on 7 months. It's been a crazy adventure, and a lot's happened. A lot of cool stuff's happened. Even within my personal life, a lot of growth. It's been great. It's just been great. And, you know, I'm just excited to continue the journey, and I don't know, and show you guys what I experienced. But with all that being said, it's time to get out of here. I'm in Jackson, Mississippi right now. Can't remember if I said that, but I'm in Jackson, Mississippi, about 2.5 hours from where I'm going in Arkansas. So I'm about to hit that road. We're gonna get up to Logan's, and I'll hang out there for a few days. And after that, it's time to shoot out. So I'll see you guys over there. All right, we just made it to my boy Logan's house. Let me go and expose his yard. Now, I need a piece. Let me go ahead and run inside and do that. It's finally time. I done got this generator unstrapped. So I'm about to go ahead and get it down. And here is the replacement carburetor. And this thing looks good. So I'm just gonna basically swap this out, and hopefully that thing runs. All right, so now that we're past the hard part, choking on the hair. So now that we're past the hard part, let's go ahead and get the tools out and get that thing disassembled and slap the new carburetor on there. I'll basically just let y'all watch real quick, and then next time we check back in, we're gonna be testing it out. I need to remember what gaskets we got going where, because we got some new ones. So I'm about to figure out which one matches this and get the right orientation while we take everything apart. So that way we know how it goes back together. Which, while we're here, I put it just right here. Let's get our little gasket sack. That doesn't sound right. Let's get our little bag of gaskets. All right, so we got 3, and just gonna pair them up. And it looks like this one right here is the one that is the same. Maybe not, can't tell. Let's see, it's got this little nipple right here. And okay, let me look at it this way. It's the only one that has this here. Ah, voila. So there goes that gasket in the right orientation. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and put it over here. Well, I'm gonna flip it, boom. Just let it kind of chillax for memory. All right, now let's get this bad boy off. Oh, I gotta disconnect that fuel line. All right, that's off. Now we can pop this off. Boom. Fuel's not leaking. All right, let's take this off. I'm gonna check out how this gasket's on, because that's our other one. Let's see. And it looks like it's gonna be this one here. Yeah, with the hole, just like that. All right. And look at this thing. Kapow. Okay, cool. Just like that. Go ahead and plug this little piece back in. Throw that choke on. Boom, choke on, fuel on, power button, power switch on. Check the fuel level. Should have enough fuel. Might have to cycle it a few times to get that fuel. Alright, y'all, just let that fuel circulate through the new carb. A little of that oil came out when I had it turned sideways. It just burnt off. So now, this is what we're working with. I'm about to let it run for a few more minutes. Just let it get used to the new part. And I'll probably put some fuel in it and run a load on it, run the AC. But in the meantime, I'm about to start working on trying to get those bolts out the back, and we'll see if we can get that hitch receiver on. But I'll probably cut the audio because the generator is going to be running. I just spent so much time working to get this. This right here is the license plate bracket. It was on here, and oh Lord, what an effort and a task that was. Anyway, got that off because when I was fitting the receiver on last time, I was like, I kept butting into this, and I'm pretty determined to get this thing on here if it can fit any kind of way. So I'm about to pull it out. We'll see if we could get it lined up and sitting in there, and if so, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do about the license plate situation, but I really would like to have this receiver on so we could put a hitch and put a carrier on in the future. But I mean, apart from that, I guess I'll see if it does fit. what I'm gonna do with the license plate, how we're gonna put it back on. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and pull that receiver out and see if it even fits. I've been fighting with this hitch receiver, and not even metaphorically, literally been fighting. I had to pull out the birth certificate and show this thing who his daddy was, but then it decided to point down and show me I wasn't even the biological father, because this thing does not fit. There's nothing I could do to make it fit. It's just not wide enough. I got it loosely bolted on the other side, and right here it's like a few inches off the bolt hole. So I'm gonna go ahead and call that a wrap. But the good news is, well, there's two parts of good news. One, now I can get this hitch receiver out the van and have my space back. Also, two, if I do get a hitch receiver that works for this van, all the annoying part is absolutely done. When it comes time to get access to under here, it's gonna be very easy. So I feel good about that, at least. Leave it here with my boy Logan. I'm sure he'll find something to do with it. I don't doubt that at all. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put this license plate thing back on, get the license plate down there. And, well, I don't know. Then we got, so the generator's running now. We've got the hitch receiver. We're gonna have some room back in the van, thank God. Whether it went on or not, guys, honestly, it would have made me happy, because either way, I was gonna have room in the van. This was kind of in the way, and it's been bothering me for as long as I've had it. So that's cool. Let's go ahead and get that off of here, and I don't know, we'll figure out what's next in a little bit. Let me just get that out the way and get the tools cleaned up. All right, what's going on, guys? So, oh, my music, hold on. All right, so I've been at Logan's for a few days now, and so this is the latest and greatest. By the way, I need to at some point I'm gonna put some black tape over this to hide this insulation tape, and just make it more visually appealing to myself and to the camera, or to y'all. But the update is, I've been here for a few days. We got the new carburetor on the generator. The generator's running, but it runs for like 15 minutes and then it cuts off. I just kind of lost a little bit of motivation of doing further troubleshooting at this time, but I tell you why it worked out. I was talking to my boy Noah, who's been following the YouTube channel for a while, and I was supposed to actually go see him and hang out with him back in February, March, sometime. Literally, the truck got repoed in Tulsa, and I was going to see him. He was in the next city over, and we're just gonna hang out. But long story short, we didn't hang out then, and I've been gone ever since, because the truck got repoed. I ended up down here, and then I ended up going to Dallas, getting the van, took the van to Houston, remodeled it, took it to Mississippi, got it painted. And as far as the generator goes, I'm actually about to leave this generator that I have here for my boy Logan. I'm just gonna leave it at his house, and my boy Noah said he's got a 5,000 watt generator. It just needs one small repair. Nobody uses it, so he's hooking me up with that. We're gonna pick up the 5,000 watt, and now we're just gonna have to do some small engine repair on that. Not too worried. Y'all know why? Because we gonna call up Eli. But we're gonna get it together, get the 5,000 watt running, so that's exciting. And what I do want to let you guys know, I just started my Patreon account, so I want to let you guys know, if you decided to support me on Patreon, what to look forward to, what you can expect. I'm going to be posting more frequent updates. I've been seeing that a lot of people are concerned and want updates more often, and I totally understand that. So I think I'm going to dedicate Patreon to doing more updates than normal, just to, you know, because this is a reward, and like just so I could be more involved at a centralized location, because Patreon will allow people from not just the YouTube community, but the Instagram community, the TikTok community, wherever, can come together on the Patreon community, and we could all kind of centralize. Personally, it'll help me with my focus. I'll be able to just kind of put it all in one, and the people that, you know, care enough, or would care enough to support, will have all that information there. Also, I'm going to be doing more personal videos on my Patreon. I have something kind of important, or something big or significant in my life coming up, that I will not be posting on the regular YouTube. It would exclusively be on the Patreon. So I mean, if you want a more personalized deep dive, or more insight to like who I am as a person, or what's going on, and what like the type of stuff I don't include on YouTube necessarily, make sure y'all check out the Patreon. And yeah, you know, the whole goal of the Patreon, like I said, is for me just to be able to be involved more, and for it to be a little less overwhelming, for you guys to support in a new way, in a, you know, in a new, cool, different way. And you know, just so we can kind of all develop each other and I guess adopt each other as family / community. And you know, really, I'm hoping to benefit out of the Patreon community just as much as any of you guys who choose to support me that way. So fingers crossed, praying for the best. So with all that being said, I think I'm about to get out, go park in the shade, and I'm about to work on redoing this roof, getting it right, because I haven't been able to enjoy the cool lights that I installed in here because I hit them with the drill bit. But it's gonna be cool moving forward. Hopefully we can get some cool thumbnail pictures with that. Hey, and if y'all see something, if y'all see it, y'all better believe it. This is a new ice cold fridge. All right, now I'll be talking about this later. We'll be doing a more in-depth video. But yeah, we got a new ice cold fridge. That's all I want to say about it for now. Don't want to go too in depth, but look, I just got the fridge out. I know I said I wasn't even gonna try to talk about it this video, but man, if y'all thought I was an ice cold fan before, I am a ice cold fan now. Y'all check this out. Look at this. You can open this thing from either direction. Look at the size in here. By the way, this is a 20 quart, this is a 37 quart. So I mean, we're up 17 quarts worth of storage size. Man, I love this. Yeah, nah, this made me a big time ice cold fan. Like I said, I thought I already was, but this just solidified my I don't know, partnership with them for a lifetime. This here is a fantastic upgrade. I'm almost scared to see their even better units, but man, look at that sleek design, y'all, in the van. Ooh! Now this one was amazing too. The cool thing about this one is I could have did fridge or freezer, but this one's a single zone, so I'll only be able to do fridge or freezer at once. But it's okay because I didn't really need the freezer in here personally that often, and so this one should be fine, honestly. But I'm doing everything I can in my power to refrain from going too deep into this ice cold because I want to save it for his own video. But oh my gosh, I can't help it, bro. This thing is amazing. We're gonna be able to fit so much more groceries in here. And this thing has a sexy, sleek design. I mean, this is made for, you know what I'm saying, bro? It's got Braille on the top. It says, hey, buy me, you'll never be dissatisfied. Y'all see it? Come on. All right, y'all. Whew. You already know if I got my shirt off, man, I'm out here hot. All the new polyfill patched up, fishnet back on nice and tight. Everything looks good. The lights work. You can't really see them right now, so it's kind of pointless in me to try to show you. But I just tested them out. I'll try to show you the way. Oh, never mind, I unplugged them. But yeah, now they work. So We got the roof back in action. I'll just show y'all later whenever it gets dark or something. But what's next? Oh yeah, now just gonna go ahead, get rid of this trash, get everything organized. Oh, I need to put the TV back on the roof. We'll get that mounted on, and after that, we'll pretty much be good to go. Just kind of tidy up, get everything up to par, so I don't feel claustrophobic in here. But look, I've been dreading that for quite some time. I'm so glad that's over. That was like a 6-part process. Take the fishnet off, pull the old lights down, put the new lights up, patch it up, then kind of touch up all the spots that were like the whatever collateral when I was pulling the lights off was kind of dangling. Then re-put the fishnet back up. Whoo! But I'm so glad that's done. Man, that was some work right there. Been a long day, super tired now. I did a lot of like organizing off camera just because there's really no content in it, and that's really honestly the only reason. But pretty much got everything how it's gonna be. I got a couple tools right here that I'm gonna put, like, somehow situate them up here and put them in a little tool area. And just gotta put my sheets back in here. I got one washing right now and do some laundry. So this is gonna be gone. I just got this here because I just did everything I'm gonna do for today, and I'm kind of calling it a wrap. Oh look, y'all, check this out. I don't know if y'all ever saw a locust shedding its skin in live action, but here y'all go. I think he's almost out. I mean, I guess we might as well sit here and just watch him. It looks like he's almost done. I don't know if I've ever seen this part of it. I was actually about to drive off with the with this garbage box, but then I saw this little guy on the tire. Uh-oh. Come on. Dang. Oh, there it is. There it is. Come on, buddy. Well, I guess we'll leave our little locust friend alone and let him get adapted. But yeah, I'm pretty much about to lay it down for the night. I was gonna leave today, but I'm still waiting on a package to come in, so I don't think it's gonna be in today. It might be in tomorrow, so I'll go ahead and get it, and then we'll roll out tomorrow. But I'm just glad we got all this done. Getting that roof redid was, like I said, I was not looking forward to it. I'm so happy the work's behind us now. And like I said, I will be doing an ice cold video on this new fridge. Man, y'all just check that out. That thing's awesome. I'm not lying. But yeah, so let me go ahead and lay it down, y'all. I'm about to get some reading done. By the way, here's my book that I was talking about, The Power of Positive Thinking. It's one that's been on my reading list for quite some time. Y'all can read it that way. All right, y'all. Well, I'm in here now. Got the AC rolling. It feels so good in here. Let me turn it down. I wish I had everything cleaned up properly for y'all, but for the most part, I mean, it's pretty suffice. I got the old ice cold, new ice cold, the box of clothes, TV, lights on the roof. They change. They could do any color you want. They could do any. You could customize every individual LED piece in this particular set. What else? We got the kitchen in the back. This is where I keep my clothes and spices and towels and stuff. Futon that I'm sitting on / guest bed. Our little tapestry sheet, which serves as our rear privacy from the main cab. And today I also installed these little handles on the doors. Now, I am going to do something to cover up this insulation. Honestly, I wanted to put carpet covering the whole face of this. or something, and in time I will. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of exactly what I want to do, but I do want to cover this up. I don't want to see insulation. It kind of looks rough, if you ask me. That's the last little step until I technically call the van finished, is to carpet these doors, these side doors right here, or do whatever I'm gonna do to it. But we're in here. This is how I control the lights. We got the power. You can cut it on, cut it off, and then this right here, you change the colors. I mean, every color. And then this one controls the patterns. So I mean, it does all kind of different techniques or iterations. I mean, guys, it literally does like hundreds of patterns. I mean, it's a crazy amount. And these are just like the ones that you could do on the panel. Normally, I go in the app, because there's an app you get with the with these LED lights. And like I said, you control every single individual LED within the strip. It's fully customizable. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just think it's super cool. But you know, times like now when I'm about to just chill and I want to read, or I don't want all this crazy epileptic stuff going on, I just pick a cool color. I'm a light blue. I'm a blue kind of guy. And I'm gonna get our book and just kind of kick back and get a chapter in. All right, guys, buenos dias. It is a new day, and I'm currently working on putting all my clothes up into my little clothes box over here. Boom. Let me turn y'all down a little bit. I done folded up everything, storing everything up in here, and then after I get everything put up, it's about time to get on the road. All the trash that I cleaned up out of here, so I'm gonna throw that away. And that's really about it, guys. I mean, the van is, I feel way better about it now. Everything's cleaned up. I vacuumed the carpet. So when we leave here, I'm gonna get on the road. We're gonna head up to Little Rock, Arkansas. After that, we're going to, at some point, make our way up to where my boy Noah's at. I'm gonna hang out with him for at least or some amount of time. I'm not exactly sure how long, but we'll hang out with my boy Noah. We'll be picking up the new 5,000 watt generator. And once we leave there, we are, I don't know, probably gonna end up passing through Tulsa maybe, and just kind of generally working our way up to the northwest. So that's the latest and greatest. Otherwise, I'm about to get these clothes put up, finish putting them up. I got that little box to fold. Otherwise, everything's done, and let's get up out of here. I gave myself a crick in the neck. Like, I cracked my neck in the middle of my sleep both ways, and I thought I paralyzed myself, man. I woke up, it woke me up. Dude, my neck was so much in pain, dude. And I couldn't move. I thought, I didn't know what was going on, if I was dreaming, if I had sleep paralysis. So much happening, dude. I was half asleep and nervous. I thought somebody roofied me. That's the only time those feelings are normally combined. We got everything cleaned up. This is how we look when it's supposed to look the right way. Bed made up, everything's organized. You can only do so much about the cord, so I just let it hang out. Couch. We're swapping out this fridge. We're swapping these two out, so I'm gonna end up mailing this one out soon. So just imagine that not being there. But yeah, y'all check it out, man. This is the setup. This is how it's supposed to look clean, so I feel really good about it. And that's about it. So I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up right here, guys. Like I said, I'm leaving here. I'm heading to Little Rock. We're gonna be there for a couple days, and then we're gonna shoot up, and we're making our way up to the PNW. So I'll probably start recording the next video as soon as we cut this one. So next video, y'all kind of see me just hitting the road and then making our way there and what happens along the way. But shout out to my boy Logan. Thank you, man. Always nice coming over here. And this is kind of the whole genesis to the van life era. So in its own way, this is a cool place to be with the van. But if you made it to the end and you want more content, or you want more frequent updates, or a more personalized experience, y'all make sure y'all go check out the Patreon. I put it at $4 a month, so it shouldn't be anything too crazy. It's set up to where everybody on there as a member can communicate with each other. we could direct message, me and you. So I really enjoy the dynamic and the layout of how it's set up. So make sure y'all go check it out, become a member, become a part of the community. I would love to talk with you guys, and I would love to have I would love to be more involved. And considering I'm just a horrible what's the word, I guess a horrible digital communicator, I think it would just make things a lot easier on me, and we could actually all kind of commemorate together. So I really like that idea. Make sure you check that out. Otherwise, if you made it to the end, thank you for watching. If you're new here, welcome to the family. As always, y'all, this is Big Nugget, and I'm out.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack Mr. Magic Molly Mall.